Greetings, dear jewelry lovers. Today I want to share a fascinating story related to the creation of a tiara that recently surprised the whole world. Tiaras are truly magical objects. They are as if chosen from fairy tales, the epitome of princely luxury. When the royal wedding comes, these magnificent tiaras, true works of art, come out of the vaults and adorn their owners. Their opulence and splendor emphasize a unique level of wealth and solemnity. One of the latest weddings that all eyes have taken notice of is the union of Prince Abdulmatin of Brunei and Anisha Rosner. Amidst the splendor of the 10-day ceremony, which took place from January 7th to 16th, a small corner of Singapore stood out and grabbed the world's attention. On the 8th day, as part of the royal basanding and royal procession, the highlights marking the most important moment of the wedding, Princess Anisha Rosner delighted everyone by wearing a diamond tiara, created by Singaporean artisans from the Flower Diamond Jewellery House. This tiara certainly has enough beauty to be admired. Made entirely of 18-karat white gold and set with 838 diamonds, it is an impressive work of art. However, the process of creating modern royal tiaras is usually shrouded in a veil of privacy and secrecy. In addition, Brunei's royal family rarely reveals the names of the jewelers who create their precious pieces. Surprisingly, Belinda Chua, founder of Flower Diamond, has been given permission to disclose information about the tiara. According to the brand, which was founded in 1996, they have been fulfilling orders from the royal family of Brunei for over 20 years, creating unique jewelry. This royal tiara, a relatively new creation, made its first appearance at a wedding not too long ago. It was originally commissioned by Princess Azima, sister of Prince Matin, for her wedding in January 2023. The challenge for this creative project was surprisingly clear, given its symbolism and rich embellishment. Something simple, not too tall or short, modern and easy to shape. What makes the tiara special is that the large pear and oval-cut diamonds adorning it were extracted from the royal family's collection and inserted into the final work of art. The result is a refined and lightweight design, a thin setting fully encrusted with rows of round and square diamonds, 13 large oval diamonds emanating from the central composition, each neatly set and connected by delicate gold filigree. On top are 16 expansive pear-cut diamonds, their points pointing towards the center, each connected by a square diamond, creating a line to the oval rhombus that occupies the top position. When ordering a piece of jewelry with 838 diamonds, each with at least VVS clarity and a total weight of over 132 carats, the main challenge is finding the right stones. Finding and sorting gemstones, especially for large and key stones, can take years. However, since the key diamonds had already been selected, the entire process from start to finish took Flower Diamond just 8 months. The brand's creative director provided Princess Azima with 3 precise scale sketches. Preparing the sketches, even considering their importance, took a month of her time, which is comparable to the usual week required for custom orders. Having worked with the royal family for over 2 decades, Ing is well acquainted with their tastes. The brand states that they prefer curved, undulating structures with sharp, pointed edges. To emphasize the modernity of the design and create a steamy impression, Ing applied a glossy mirror polish, sleek gold filigree detailing, and light prong setting. The question of whether to use a pear-cut diamond or a rounded oval stone as the center stone at the top of the tiara was also important. Ing made a key decision in favor of an oval stone, giving the tiara a softer and more modern look. This effect is emphasized by the pear, princess, and round-cut diamonds that wrap around its sides. To ensure perfect symmetry, Ing began the design by sketching only one side, then mirroring it exactly. After Princess Azima selected a design from those proposed, 2 prototypes were cast in brass for a precise fit. After adjusting the fit, the final version was made in gold and the diamonds were set in Singapore. The tiara made its debut at Princess Azima's wedding. Regarding the choice of this particular tiara for the wedding of Prince Matin and Princess Anisha, it is said that the prince himself chose this design, originally worn by his sister, for his future wife. Despite this, it took a few careful adjustments to make the tiara fit Princess Anisha perfectly. The stylish and modern design was the perfect choice for the young royal couple, perhaps symbolizing the love and close relationship of the royal siblings. As a piece of jewelry that previously belonged to Princess Azima, It also fits the tradition that the bride should wear something borrowed from the happily married couple to bring good luck. Let's also recall another lavish wedding, this time of Princess Harisa of Brunei. The ceremony was a sprawling affair over 4 days, with a budget of $1.5 billion for the banquet alone. Leaders from several Asian countries attended the celebration. The newlyweds changed their outfits several times, each one surpassing the previous one. Let's start with the bride's first outfit, created using a golden silk fabric decorated with hand embroidery. The ornamentation, including flowers and national motifs, was made with silver and gold threads, as well as decorated with pearls and precious stones. The newlywed's head was covered with a translucent veil with exquisite embroidery, and the image was completed with a diamond tiara. It is remarkable that the bouquet of the bride was also made of precious stones, which gave it uniqueness. However, the princess did not limit herself to this, deciding to add a massive necklace with a large pendant and a pair of rings with transparent crystals. The groom's outfit, made in the same tones, included a traditional turban and a belt with precious jewelry. Moving on to the next image of the bride, it is worth noting that the style of the dress and costume remained the same, only the fabrics, trim and level of precious details changed. The second dress, which had an interesting purple hue and silver embroidery, stood out with brighter jewelry. Princess Harisa adorned herself with a tall tiara, a massive necklace, bracelets and rings, all encrusted with sapphires. The stones in the necklace, including square shapes and rubies, created an amazing and unusual combination. The third yellow dress was emphasized by the rich hue and jewels in the form of large emeralds. Interestingly, the tiara, necklace and brooch were studded with these stones, and the well-chosen combination of yellow and green added sophistication to the young beauty. In Harfisa's last lavender dress, one can't stop admiring the magnificent embroidery, created with remarkable attention to detail. Precious threads, stones, beads and sequins were harmoniously combined, giving the dress a unique look. Diamond jewelry, including an airy tiara, necklace and rings, completed the look. Harisa fully embodied the image of an Oriental princess, not only thanks to her fabulous outfits, but also her happy smile and mischievous look, emphasizing the importance of having a loved one around. It is a pity that there is very little information about tiaras of Brunei, namely about the history of creation of tiaras. In fact, there is a huge number of them there. Not for nothing it is now one of the richest states of Asia. Write in the comments, would you like more tiaras from Asia and other regions? Also, don't forget to subscribe and like this video. Thanks for watching. All the best to you.